Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon Lich Streaks. Let's roll our die. This, what is this character? Like, I had an idea of what this character was in a way, but I've got no idea. We got ourselves a 6. Alright, me and you, doggo. Me and you. Let's make this streak from 138 to 139? It's such an abstract number, really. I mean, it's not, but it's the amount that I'm supposed to care it's so abstract. Like, what the difference between 138 and 139? What is it? It's I've talked about it before. It's not really like I'm not excited about the extra 1 on the number. It's more just like, oh, thank God it didn't end again. That's kind of where we're at. We're getting close to like 150, but that's like, I thought that was actually like genius for a second, but in the end we actually wasted extra resources by using our blank there. I thought that maybe we would push them away, since it seemed like our we were like maybe a frame or so shy of getting them to bounce in the other direction. Interesting. Might go for that, but we'll see, But yeah, it's 150 is like not that exciting. What's the next big exciting number? It's like 200, and 200 in a way is like not even as exciting as like 100. So we're kind of just rolling through it, you know? We're just making sure we don't die. That's what it is. We're just having a good time along the way. I just realized we didn't go for the wolf costume. How dare we? We won't access our powers. Is this going to be the end for the band, the myth, the Rito? Might be. Oh, we want that. It's a pretty, 35 for a lichy trigger finger for a brown tier chest item is like, it's not that bad considering it's so good. It'll make it so we can use our standard pretty smoothly, assuming we don't get any ammo drops at this point. Also, we could definitely get a key, open up a chest, get another gun, bada bing, bada boom, the whole shebang. This is probably not your first rodeo, Probably. If you're here and you've never seen Enter the Gungeon before, I am confused as to how you got here, and I am so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for choosing this random place to start your quest into the Gungeon. But you probably don't exist. But please tell me if you do. And don't lie. Don't you dare lie on the internet. Don't you just go on the internet and spread lies. We don't take kindly to liars here in the Retro Nation. I never actually use that terminology for my viewer base. It's just what my Discord's called. Just because it rolls smoothly, but it's also a little cheesy. Ain't they all, though? Ain't they all? we got Bloody Eye on the first chest yesterday. It's like such a big get. The game just wants me to have easy, smeezy runs. Knowing my luck, that's something filthy on Urban Dictionary. Weep. But I'm pleased to get ourselves some Liquid Valkyrie. This one's actually Liquid Valkyrie, right? I believe it's the higher tier one, which means that it does reduce the bullet speed more. Oh, look at that lichy trigger finger. But also, it gives us magnificence, so we are less likely to get high tier items. It's probably fine. It's probably worth it. Like, it is one of the few items in the game that kind of changes it the game from normal mode to easy mode. Like, without literally being, like, clone making the game, you know, just stupidly free, you know, as far as difficulty. Oh. Run, run, run. Oh, we didn't make it. I'm definitely really happy we got Lichy Trigger Finger. Are you gonna stop anytime soon here? Just be careful around the table. I feel like if we're gonna get hit, that's gonna be why. Oh, there's a frame drop there. A little spooky, scary. We already found the secret room. We can definitely just give him a little bit bop blank. Mutation, you say? That interesting. Is this what, 30? 25. Hey. I don't really want a brown chest gun, so let's get a... Oh. There's few things in the game I don't like, that I dislike more than a brown chest gun, and that is the Betrayer's Shield. Shield of the Maiden, rather. It should be called the Betrayer's Shield because it betrays you. Anyway. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. A2 asks, what is the least interesting game you played recently? Least interesting game I played recently? I gotta dig deep because it will probably be... If it's truly the least interesting, it'll take some digging, you know? Truth be told, like, I don't play a lot of games that I mean, just full stop, honestly. Like, I play what you see, and that's like mostly it. Least interesting game, I don't know. Like, I've been playing some bangers. I've been playing, like, I've just got we've just finished doing a recording session for Couch Couple, my second channel, of the B-movie game, and I can't even say that that's not interesting, you know? Like, it's not even, I can't even call it not interesting. It's real, because it's so interesting to play that game to me. I guess I'm just, like, too fascinated by games in general, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, not interesting. I'd be more apt to call a game bad, but, like, I don't even know. Like, man. Like, I don't want to drag any mobile games in specific, but I guess that's where I'd have to go, is, like, some games that I just, like, I don't remember. Like, there's a couple, like, tower defense-y style games, like clickery style games that I downloaded on my phone just to, like, try to pass time when I'm, like, waiting in, like, the doctor's office or something. And I guess like, that's the kind of uninteresting game. I don't know, like, to create an interesting phone game, I feel like you really have to do an exceptional job. It exists, like, they exist. They do exist. Like, I was watching this video on the game Monument Valley, and they were talking about their creation process. If you don't know about Monument Valley, you should check it out. It's like, it is a mobile game. I think it got ported. It might have gotten ported to something else, but it's just like a cute little, like, puzzly kind of game with just, like, a very pleasant art style. Like, I don't lack of a better way to say it. The art style is just so unbelievably pleasant. And they were talking about their inspiration for it. They said they didn't look at other games for inspirations. And I think that that's really an interesting point, you know? To, like, especially for mobile games, because I feel like they're in this tricky position where they're trying to compete with computer games and, like, console games. Like, they want to make a console game that will appeal to console gamers, you know, trying to appeal to console gamers, but they don't have the same tools. They don't have a controller, you know? Like, yeah, Monument Valley, they said they looked at a whole bunch of things, and they didn't look at any games, though. Like, not for inspiration. And I think that that's a good point. And I think especially for a medium where, like, if you're trying to... If you make it a game that is just I want to make a game that is as good as a computer one, people are just going to be thinking of computer games while they're playing, you know? Like, I don't know. I think that that's smart to go with a completely different direction for mobile gaming and kind of like create your own path, you know? And I think that that's a big reason why there's some games that are just way more memorable than others, and that's just like they don't want to just make. I don't want. If I were to make a game, I wouldn't just be like, I want to. Or I mean, I could do this, but I want to make Gungeon, but better. But I want to combine Gungeon and Overwatch. Somebody make that, please. But that's not the point. Like, I want to combine Gungeon and Overwatch, and like you could totally do that, but you are going to be immediately and forever compared to both Gungeon and Overwatch. And that's just the idea, you know? Like, you are creating a game that immediately already has two parallels that it's going to be held up against forever. You know, you're trying to... I will take that over the stinking shield. You have created competitors out of nowhere. You know? Like, you've already... You made it hard for yourself at that point. You can still succeed, and you can just do it... You could make a much better Gungeon or a much better Overwatch. You can, but like... That's a tough slope right there. You just immediately... It's like opening up a burger place on the street with a McDonald's. Like, well, yes, maybe your vision for a burger restaurant is more pure or whatever, you know? It's like, I got a more pure vision. Okay, but why is somebody, like... Why is somebody going to go to yours? That's stupid. Of me. Why is somebody going to go to yours? You know, like, the reason would have to be, like, because they want a pure experience or whatever. You know, like, it's the same reason that people will go to, I'm losing my metaphor here, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's the same reason there's people who only go to indie movies or only play indie games, because they're like, they want to go to that burger restaurant and see what else is out there, you know, like, they want more. However, you know, I'm mixing metaphors stupidly here. This is exciting to have that. But in this world of creating video games, somebody can make a blarg burger. Like, you know, like, you can do something like that in food, where you could literally craft an entire new flavor and stuff like that, but it's outrageously harder. So imagine in that world, like, you could make another hamburger store, or you could make a hamburger. You could hell, be DQ. You can try to be an ice cream store and a burger store or whatever. I'm going on this tangent. I don't. You follow me or don't? I'm going on it, baby. You can be like a Dairy Queen. You can make a game that's, you know, like two things, like a Gungeon and an Overwatch. You can sell ice cream, be an ice cream store, and it's oh my god. And you can also sell burgers and stuff like that. You know, you're trying to dabble into. Either way, you're still going to be compared immediately to two. You're doing a better job already by, like, you know, diversifying your inspirations, trying to see, like, what can we learn from Overwatch, what can we learn from Gungeon when we make our game. Like, you know, that is already a good step in the right direction or whatever, but still, in this world of, like, creating video games, of creating movies, of creating art, it's not like creating a food. You don't have to start with something. You know, you're not limited to just, like, edible things. And that's an interesting thing as well. I'm just, who cares? Guys, this is Rito Talks episode. This is the Rito Does Games podcast. Welcome to my TED Talks. TED Talk. Wow. Good job. Do we have health in the bank? We don't. But, oh my god. But that's the thing. It's like, you don't have to start with ingredients that are normal to make games. You don't have to start with only picking, like, a set number of, like, there's only a tangible amount of edible things on planet Earth. And let alone things that literally, like, taste good. You know, there's a right and a wrong. In the world of art, there is not necessarily a right and a wrong. There's just marketable and unmarketable. You know, that's fine. You can go out there, you don't have to make something marketable. But you just, you know, it's the downside of money, stuff like that. But that's the thing, is what is your goal when you're making your thing? Is your goal to make money? Is your goal to make something interesting? Then if your goal is just to make something, only to make something interesting, something exciting, something unique and new, just make a blarg burger. You know? It's exciting. It's exciting to be able to make things out of thin air. You know? I mean, obviously, like, not pictured is the outrageous amount of blood, sweat, and tears, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it still comes from nothing. Except code and, you know, whatever. I'm busy on my tangent. I'm not playing. I ain't playing Gungeon. We're just, I'm letting the game guide me. Game guide my fingers. But so is, I mean, thank you so much, thank you so much, A2, for the question, by the way, that you incited a tangent. That's what I'm really extra looking for these questions, is if you can get me on a tangent, that's a dang good question right there. What else was for sale? Let's think about the game for just like a couple of seconds here. Okay. Oh. But I don't know. So yeah, I find a lot of games interesting because I like to dissect. The B-movie video game is a fascinating piece of art to me, because it is, you know, like it was magic to somebody, you know, it was somebody's passion. Somebody on the team was passionate about it, no matter what, you know. And it's just interesting to see it and like find out, you know, what were they thinking? What worked, what didn't. It's just interesting to see different things. Like, or we could just, obviously I could play the same type of game. I could just play the newest Battle Royale at any time and just, you know, compare them all to each other, yada yada. That being said, I have played Apex Legends for 4 hours today, and that was a blast. Shout out to Orbital Potato, my support god. Thank you very much. Go subscribe on YouTube. That game is good. That game is good. I like it. Shocker. Okay, we're not going to get on another tangent of popular does not mean bad, but you know what I'm saying. Like, with that, I'm going to keep that on the back burner with Apex Legends. I like it. I don't know if people don't because it's popular, but it's quite nice. I can totally, like, you can slide down hills. It's super nice. If that game just, like, feels really good to move around in. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, it's got that, I don't know, that je ne sais quoi of the movement, that Super Mario, it's not the same, obviously, but the Super Mario Odyssey kind of movement feeling in my heart. So, like, when I play it, I move around how I want to, you know? Oi, oi, oi. That's a disappointment, but that is okay. That's a disappointment. So the thing is, like, I just... Why did Apex Legends work, you know? I've only played, like, a total of 5 or 6 hours in it, maybe, but 5-ish. So it's like, why does that work? We're in a realm where, haha, everything's a battle royale. Isn't that funny? You know, like, just making a battle royale. That's stupid. This game should have a battle royale. Like, I think it's clear we've entered a realm where battle royale is just like, it's a big genre. It's a big genre. So the question is just going to be like, how are these going to stick out from each other? And Apex Legends clearly would not have gained the following it has so far if it wasn't doing anything that stuck out. So, I don't know. Like, the ping system is great, obviously, if people don't know. It has this system where anybody can just press down the mouse wheel and point while pointing at something, and it'll have like a contextually, sensitive ping to it. It'll be like if you click it when you're pointing to an enemy, it says enemy spotted over here, and it marks it on the map for the enemy or for your teammates. Or you can point at like an equipment and say, "There's this equipment over here, come get it." Somebody else can click, then re-click and say, "I call dibs," and stuff like that. You know, that's very clever because it's for a game that is completely squad-based. I think you have to play 3-on-3 or 3-on-3. You know, whatever, squad-based. It's got the, you know, it's Overwatch too. Look at that. It's Overwatch meets what? Fortnite minus building. Thank God I suck at building. I'm so bad at building. I don't know where I'm at with this this tangent here, but it's just like, is that the thing, the je ne sais quoi of it? Is that the Blarg burger for Apex Legends? Maybe not necessarily just that. Like but that's a very big thing, you know. Just they took that aspect, and it's unique. It's exciting. It's done so well. It's not outrageously unique. Like, they didn't invent the wheel. Like, they didn't invent a new genre or a new style or anything like that. So it's not like, does it blow me away with its creativity and uniqueness? Like I've seen a couple games this week that have like really excited me. A couple art styles and stuff like that have really excited me. Does Apex Legends titillate my creative bones? No, no. But it is nice, and it is clear it's a passion project, and there's a lot of elements that are Blarg Burger-esque, and that's great. But like, God, I wish I had the name of it right now. Oh man, somebody please comment it, and then other people go to the comments to see what it's called. It just came out, or it's just about to come out. It's basically a game where you explore the world in an adventure aspect style, and you go around an environment that is beautiful and like Skyrim-esque, and you're a traveling artist, and you set up easels and you paint the landscapes that you see on your screen in and you can put them, I don't know what you can do after that. Maybe you sell them, you can put them up on your wall, I don't know. Who knows? But that excites me, that's interesting. Like, because I've definitely had moments in games where I like wanted to just sit and stare off and look at the intricate landscapes and stuff like that people have really like put a lot of time into. That doesn't get, I don't know, I feel, even though it gets love because people, you know, play it, they look at it, it doesn't get the full appreciation, and I think that's really interesting. That's a very fun idea that I'm very excited to. Why did I just do that? Excited to play. I'm so bad when I'm talking right now. Like, normally I can do this. Guys, delete me. Guys, delete me. There we go, that's one. At least we got one. I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that so bad. We're missing that health up there because of stinking vampire. Anyway, Thank you for coming to my podcast that you did not know that you were coming to. Like, let's be real for a moment here. We're really far into the streak. We're really far into this series. Nothing like wild is happening with our items here, you know. Like, I like this run, but it's a podcast day, boys. Nothing in my run has caught my eye enough. There's no Blarg Burger this run. I love the camera, but like, you know, we've had it plenty. Give me like 360 no scope, 360 S scope. I might munch mutation. He who dares wins. Let's just throw in a higher tier item, get a higher tier item out. You've gotta be kidding me. That is just the worst. Wow. We're not even fighting Walmart. Is this gonna be... Oh, jeez. Is this... Kill pillars? Thank God. Commando kill pillars is a lovely combo. Their bullets are slowed down, which is actually a little jarring. Oh, they stopped following me right when I... Son of a guns. Oh, shoot. I thought that was the one with more health. Finished him off with a picture. Oh, old Goldie. Old Goldie. It's an oldie but a Goldie. I feel like we're not going to have enough things to buy. So we might as well get ourselves back to full health. All right. Oh, this is what I've been looking for. Just a nice little satisfying weapon. It's like but it's not fancy, it's not schmancy, it's not unique as hell, but it's got that little bit of flair. It's the Apex Legends of weapons. I am enjoying it immensely. Even though it doesn't blow my noodle with uniqueness. It does everything I want effectively and smoothly. In a way that provokes excitement. Am I right, video game consumers? That's how I felt like I was talking there. Anyway. Hopefully I didn't bore the hell out of you, and if I did, sorry? I guess. But I don't know, like, I want to get some thoughts out there. I don't want to only talk about that. I don't want to just, like, I don't want to be Rito just the Gungeon guy. Like, I got, you know, he's the guy that plays Enter the Gungeon. I want to be, like, I want to talk about things from time to time. I don't want to just be the guy that shoots the guns with the game with the anthropomorphic bullet boys. I want to be the guy that shoots the guns in the game with anthropomorphic bullet boys who sometimes goes on tangents about game designs. And not today, but like, and just ethics and, you know, general human kindness. Also says banger. Sometimes banger supreme. If provoked. What do you give me, dog? But yeah, today's still just like... I don't know. No little toppings for our ice cream. No orange Oreo ice cream today. I think that was it's the old adage from myself. Mr. Lovelady asks, why do you check for secret rooms in rooms that cannot be secret rooms, i.e. rooms that overlap crest rooms, etc. Yeah. It's just because I like shooting all the corners, and I don't know. No good reason. No good reason. Literally just like, it's kind of a force of habit to shoot those things, you know? You shoot in all the directions. Is this the best thing we have for him? Oh, that was a good explosive shot. Really satisfying. It is the old Goldie. Oh, boy. Glad we had a shield there. You are a Jamomancer. I thought I got you. Nope. You wouldn't have dared. Can you not hit me with a hammer? Like what I'm saying right there? Honestly, old Goldie. Like, I know we should probably... Is that the secret room nuclear throne boy? Fish, fish, fish. Ha! Hooey! There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Please! It's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it. That's so... I always throw myself in these wild situations for key boys. The things I do for love. Okay. I don't know. This doesn't have that much ammo. Definitely thought it had more. Oh, we don't know what shrine that is. It could be garbage. Or it could be the familiar shrine that literally gives us pig, aka aka the impossible lich loss. That was so dumb. You can't keep getting away with this. You can't keep getting away with it. Not on purpose. I knew it was in this room, not the other one. I knew that. Anyway. Comment of the day. Question of the day. We should have picked that up so we can get the end. Question of the day. Tell me a game that you found was your blarg burger. You know what I'm talking about. Like that thing that just felt like it scratched an itch you didn't expect. Like it was so unique to you, you know. It was an experience that you've never had before in a game. Or if you don't have one, in a movie or something like that. Just any piece of media. Game if you have one, but anything else if you don't. I will sit here and wait for your replies. Sometimes I feel like I'm supposed to just sit and wait for an answer. Like, I ain't streaming. And I definitely, it's not like reflexes from streaming or something. I stream like a couple times here. For now. Ooh, thank you. Definitely gonna head down to that blacksmith. Gotta make sure we stay paying attention. We could ease. Oh, jeez, I hated this room. That was just like, that was an awful little situation. I had the blank there, but I don't have one. That was just, I started the room wrong in that situation. That was my issue there. Well, I was saying we need to be careful. We could easily start dying. Stay dying. Be dead. You know. Let's just stay a little further back. Guys, like I'm getting hit a lot. I'm not even on any kind of monologue anymore. I'm just getting hit a lot. Has nothing to do with the monologue. Please be health in here. Thank you. Shoot. Shouldn't have done that. So I could buy the Hyperlight Blaster. That's okay, though. If I could get the gun boots, that'd be nice. Broccoli's good. extra movement speed up. If we could get the gun boots, we'd have extra movement speed up. Mixed with bullet speed down. It's a lovely little combo. Is this like really likely to set ablaze? We really should have gotten commando now. For bossing reasons. Whoop. Thank you. We need those. Sadly, we need those. Ooh, that was stupidly close. We're not going to get enough money for the gun boots. That's okay. All right. I say old Goldie when we can hit. Otherwise, the judge. Oh, man. No blanks. No blanks. Is this max range? Good. Bam. I feel like we have to be about that close to hit with the old Goldie. DPS is like really pretty mediocre right now. I gotta tell you, I could see a loss here. I could see it happening within the realm of possibility. 100% within the realm of possibility, because my reflexes are just like gone tonight. This is probably the latest I've ever recorded an episode of Enter the Gungeon too. Maybe that's worth considering. Maybe that's worth considering indeed. This, you definitely don't have to worry about the range. Like, this is doing pretty good damage, but it's still nice. It's not even amazing. Inch along, inch along, inch along, inch along, inch along. Okay. 9 shots at old Goldie. Wow. This is an awful run for ammo. Guess we shouldn't have been filling up the old Goldie? Well, what should we have been filling up? We don't really have anything that excites me. Nothing that sparks joy. That did pretty good damage, though. That did pretty good damage. We should have been filling up the commando, like, and just... We'll man, I think... Is there an ammo drop in the shop? I think there might have been. Did we get screwed over by the Magnificence in the beginning of the run? Is that what happened? Getting that so early like that, did that cause issues for us? Let's check the shrine. We take those. We take those. That's probably the best possible outcome of that. What are the odds that we get another chest on the next floor? Medium. I'll probably be disappointed. But maybe if we get a chest, we'll get a key anyways. We'll see. We'll see. The Geek Squared asks, favorite gum? I'm not sure if this is supposed to be favorite gun in Enter the Gungeon, but I will answer as favorite gum because I have answered favorite gun and then I have not answered favorite gum. You know, I've been very partial to orbital bubble mint recently. I've been eating it, chewing it a lot too, because if you have anxiety and like you have issues breathing due to anxiety, stuff like that, chewing gum helps you produce a lot of saliva. It's gross but true, which helps make it really a lot easier to swallow stuff. So there you go. You got anxiety? Chew gum. Chewing gum? Chew Orbit Bubble Mint. Or is it Stride? Orbit. No, it's Orbit. It's Orbit. It's Orbit because it's sugar-free but doesn't taste like it. That's what my dentist told me. He told me to go for that. He was right. That's why I paid him the big bucks. Oh. Holy moly. Well, we got the... You know what? We might go for that. Sometimes you get really unlucky with it, but at the very least, we could do it later in the floor. Oh, that's nice. Just fill that up for later. We'll probably do that. In fact, maybe we should fill up a couple things that we know we're not gonna... Put in a couple things we know we're not gonna use. Immediately, you say. That's wild. Cool. It's not amazing, but it's like, it's gonna help us out. A couple AoE weapons right here. Okay. Oh, this should be a good room for this. Honestly, the camera is just like better in this situation though, because you don't even have to wait until they're on screen. I think the Raiden coil is better if they are all on screen. Otherwise, you go for the camera. This is some nice AoE clearage. Ooh. This is our whatever the hell. LOL, so random name burger. You know what I'm talking about. What was it? Large burger. There we go. This is doing such a nice amount of damage. What is with it? Like, why is it doing so much damage? I feel like the Raiden coil is usually not this good. Is it just because of, like, the broccoli? Okay. I'm just gonna keep filling these up. We got ourselves the command up for the final boss. Not that it should be the only thing we got for it, really. Yeah! I didn't want to get double tapped. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wow, old Goldie. You're sure something right now. What am I doing with that? Stupid. Alright, you got it. You got it, old Goldie. Oh, you know what? It's because of the dang ammo shrine. That's right. That's right. Not ammo. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever the hell it is. The angry man with the wings. Take your health away. Take your health away. That one. Get this sucker with the rapid fire commando. Yeah, that sacrifice shrine is exactly what we needed to, like, actually feel quite powerful. Oh, that didn't break any bullets. Son of a gun of a man. Oops. Yeah, I mean, what good is that going to be on the other phases of the Lich? Might as well use it now. Ooh, boy. If you have more questions to ask for the series, if you want me to answer anything, I'm answering them from the Discord. The link's in the description for that. And if that link doesn't work for some reason for you, there should be a link on my actual channel page. Whoop. Let's get him with the old goalie. Should be pretty smooth sailing. Ah! That didn't work nearly as well as I was hoping it would. We do have a blank yet. I'm not too worried about this. Like, yeah, 4 health ain't great, but like, I'm really not too worried. Oh, that was stupid. I'm really not too worried. Dumb. Oh, good C4. Good C4. What else do we even have? Take his picture. Last longer. And I think let's just run up there and melee him. Let's melee him with a dodge roll. That's a dead lich right there, right there. Oh my good golly. Hopefully you all enjoyed my more podcasty episode today. We're on a streak of 139 lich kills in a row. Oh baby. Oh my golly. What was strong about that run? We had some fun passes. We did have silver bullets, which makes doing the bosses obviously a bit easier. We had the sacrifice shrine near the end. That was a big deal. That wasn't an item, but it kind of is, you know? Other than that, I mean, what? I don't know. Lichy trigger finger always helps. The bullet speed down was good. Broccoli good. All in all, it was a smooth run in the end, like, relatively. Nothing outrageous, just a nice, friendly run. Friendly neighborhood run. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more daily Gungeon videos. Subscribe to my second channel as well, by the way. Ooh, still going to be plugging that for a bit. Couch Couple, either link in the description or on my sidebar of my channel. That's my couch co-op channel with my girlfriend where we play console-type games, like the B-movie, like I was talking about earlier. It's going to do it for today, though. Thank you for watching. Thank you. See you next time.